dumb shit that an American has said to you as a foreigner?
Oh wow, you speak perfect English.
Hey, my man. I had no idea Nigeria spoke English. I'm just gonna be 100 with you. I had no idea. You giving me lessons right now, son. He giving me lessons. I had no idea. What? I had no idea. I feel dumb too. Sheesh. Hey guys, I'm going to be doing this video. It's titled What's Something Dumb an American Has Said to You as a Foreigner, Part 2, TikTok, thing that I do. But yeah, I saw it in my list of videos that I was supposed to react to. And yeah, I'll be doing that today. So thank you for watching, first of all. And if you have any recommendations, feel free to leave those in the comment section down below. Thank you for watching again. And my Instagram, other YouTube channels, everything that you might be looking for is in the description of this video. So let's get right into this video, guys.
What's some dumb shit that an American has said to you as a foreigner? I'll go first.
Okay, so I was born in Venezuela, but I grew up in the US, and my parents and
Venezuela.
I were getting asked if we have cars, elevators, traffic lights, fast food restaurants, sidewalks, houses and apartments in Venezuela. Yes, we do. Why wouldn't we have those things? I don't understand, but okay. My dad told me this funny story of how in the 70s my uncle dated this American girl and they lived together in an apartment in Chicago. And apparently she thought that in Venezuela people didn't have kitchens. And so when my dad and grandpa went to go visit them, she was like, come here. You see this? This is a fridge. And she started doing that to everything in the kitchen and they were like, okay, we know. And so months later she went to go visit them in Venezuela and realized that people do have kitchens. And you could tell that she was so embarrassed and she felt stupid. And my grandpa was like, come here. And he reenacted everything that she did when they went to go visit her. And so
what's some dumb?
That was a good one. I would definitely do that too. But it's really unfortunate. I've seen it a lot, and a lot of people once like let's say you visited another country and you come back to a certain area, and I don't think it's just limited to Americans. I think it's a natural thing that a lot of humans do, because I've done it myself. I remember moving to Finland. I was like, Finland got that? Sheesh. I never knew y'all had this over here too, right? Even with basic stuff, like, so it's not that mines are as stupid, like, do y'all got fridge, cars and all of that? It's not that, but it's just things like, okay, Finland made this? Oh, what? I had no idea that Finland did this too. Stuff like that. So it's not anything major, but we all have these moments, but it's really bad if you have such a dark moment where it's like a fridge, a car, stuff like that. It's terrible.
Shit that an American has said to you as a foreigner. I'll go first.
So first off, I want to say I'm Native American of the UMA.
It's obvious that this dude native, bruh.
But we all know who you mean by American. So a while back, a few months ago, this American asks me, why do me and my son have long hair, right? Since we're boys or whatever, and I was like, we're Native American, or of the Yomi tribe, and he goes, no. I was like, excuse me. He goes, Native Americans are extinct. We kill all of them. I'm like, are you serious? And I noticed he had a bag from the Desert Diamond Casino, and I go, who do you think runs the casinos? And he kind of looks at me with a blank expression. I'm like, we're not all dead. Dumbass. Oh, excuse me. Maybe I shouldn't have said that.
What's some dumb shit that an American has said to you as a foreigner?
My mom's side of the family is from Ecuador, so I ended up living there for 7 years as a kid. So this one day I'm hanging out with my white American ex, and he asks me to show him what it looks like where my family lives. So I dropped a little Google pin so I can show him, and he looked so confused. And he turns to me and he says, is this a neighborhood? Long story short, this man was not expecting that we had houses.
What's some dumb shit that an American has said to you as a foreigner?
Excuse me, lady. Do you speak Asian? I'm sorry, what? Asian. Asian. There are like over 2,000 languages spoken in Asia. But I'm looking for rice wine. I mean, here you go, but it literally says rice wine in
That's a good one. Asian. Yeah. See, this is the whole crap that people get twisted up, you know? Like Asian is a ethnicity, if I'm correct. It's not a country. It's not a language. So you have Koreans speaking different from the Japanese Chinese. It makes sense?
English. Do you know if this one is spicy? I mean, I guess so. There's literally a chicken blowing a fire on that bottle. Ah, thank you.
What's some dumb shit that an American has said to you as a foreigner?
Oh wow, you speak perfect English.
Hey, my man. I had no idea Nigeria spoke English. I'm just gonna be 100 with you. I had no idea. You giving me lessons right now, son. He giving me lessons. I had no idea. What? I had no idea. I feel dumb too. Sheesh.
What's some dumb shit that an American has said to you as a foreigner?
Do you have Christmas in Ireland? Yes, we do. Do you have Thanksgiving in Ireland? No, we don't. Do you have Halloween in Ireland? We invented the fucking thing.
What? That's my birthday, bro. You invented my birthday. Ain't no way. Yeah, I'm a Halloween baby, so yeah. What? Ireland actually invented that? Halloween. Interesting, eh? Very interesting. And y'all don't celebrate Thanksgiving. That's crazy. I know a lot of countries don't do it. I think Canada and America, I know obviously America, but Canada I think also does it. But I don't know all the countries that do it. Write your country in the comment section and let me know if your country actually celebrates, Thanksgiving.
Some dumb shit that an American has said to you as a foreigner.
After learning my name, people like to ask me where I'm from.
What's your name?
And I tell them, I'm from Czech Republic.
Czech.
And then they ask, what do I speak? And so I tell them, I speak Czech.
Czech.
And then they ask me,
What does that sound like?
so you speak Russian? So are you Russian? Czechoslovakia, that's a part of Russia. So you're Russian. So you grew up in the USSR. You're Russian. Do you speak Russian? Do you speak Russian? Do you speak Russian? Do you speak Russian?
Говоришь по-русски.
Oh yeah, that's right. You must be Russian. No, I'm not. Wrong country, wrong language, and the wrong country.
What's some dumb shit that an American
I mean, she lost me. She got me all confused.
has said to you as a foreigner?
My history teacher told me that British colonialism was a good thing in India because they gave us coffee and paved roads.
What?
What's some dumb shit that an American has said to you as a foreigner?
Bro, what? Why would you say something like that?
So I'd like to preface this by saying that I was born in America, and pretty much everyone knows that. Like, I'm clearly a brown person, but the reason why I bring that up is why this story makes absolutely no sense. So I was going to a client meeting with one of my coworkers, and yes, he is. And it's like super hot in this building. And so like I'm like taking off my blazer and I'm like, oh my God, it's so hot. This guy looks straight at me and goes, aren't you used to this weather? He's a New Yorker. I'm a New Yorker. So I'm like a little bit confused. And he literally goes, I thought it was just like generational that your people would be used to hot weather.
I can't even make sense out of his nonsense. Dang. Why would you say that? I don't even get, how do you even come up with that? Like, what? 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 God.
Can't even make this shit up.
What's some dumb shit that an American has said to you as a foreigner?
Okay, so I'm Canadian, and I
Oh,
used to be working in finance as an
Right.
advisor.
Sheesh.
And I had this older couple in my office, and I was doing their finances.
Right.
I was an advisor doing their finances. And we were talking about making conversation, things coming up in the summer. I enjoy all the festivals that happen in my city. I particularly enjoy this one food festival where people of all different cultures and countries set up a tent from their country, and you can try the food of that culture and country. And I just love going and trying all the different foods. And so I said I was looking forward to this festival. And the guy looked at me and said, "Sell falafel?"
Huh?
And I said, "What? Excuse me?" And he said, "Do you sell falafel?"
What?
And I looked at him, and he said, "Do you have a falafel stand?" No.
What's some dumb shit that an American has said
Y'all gotta hit me with some explanation in the conversation, because I did not get that.
to you as a foreigner? I'll go first.
I really want to see you. What country are you in right now?
What's some dumb shit that an American
What country are you in right now? Europe. I get that.
has said to you as a foreigner?
When I was 14, we emigrated from Ireland to America, and obviously because I was 14, I had to go to school. So my first day of school, I went into my history class, and they were showing Far and Away as a movie about Irish immigration. Hilarious.
That's wild.
And, they were showing all the thatch roof cottages and everything like that. And a girl turns around to me and she's just like, "Oh my God, is that what your house is like back in Ireland?" And I was just like, "Yeah, totally." And she obviously didn't get the sarcasm. Sarcasm isn't a very big thing there. But also, this is the 90s. We had no internet that back then or Google or whatever. So people didn't really know much about it. So, yeah, I could have made up anything. But that was one of the few things that was said to me when I lived in America.
What's some dumb shit that an American has said to you as a foreigner?
So I'm Malawian. I live in the US, but my first time in the
You're
US
what?
was in 2012 in San Diego.
Hold on, you
What's
what?
some dumb shit that an American has said to you as a foreigner?
So I'm Malawian. I live in the US, but my first time in the US was in
If y'all clock what she said she is, let me know. Because I didn't. I can't clock it. That's why I'm very good at understanding English in any form of accent or whatever.
2012.
What's some dumb shit that an American has said to you as a foreigner?
So I'm Malawian. I live in the US, but my first time in the US was in 2012 in San Diego. And so one time we went to a restaurant with this girl and I think 3 other guys. And so we're standing in line. I think it was a fish restaurant, and then we get the menus, right? Like the one of the places you go in front and then you order, and then you have to go back. And so I'm looking at the menu. I mean, something you do at a restaurant, and this girl, nobody asked her, but just looks at the waiter. Like, I wasn't even at the front of the line, but she looks at the waiter and she says, "Oh, so these two," so me and my best friend, "we need some time because they're from Malawi and that's in Africa. So I don't think they'll be ready to order anytime soon. So they'll need time and maybe have a lot of questions." Well,
Watch me walk up out of that restaurant right now. We not finna do that. You're not finna do me like that. What you think this is, fool? What you think this is? Nah, we done right there. That's it. We not having no more conversations. That's it. I'm walking up out of that place and you're going to eat that food by yourself with your slow ass self and your rude ass self, because I ain't going to do it with you.
my best friend and I looked at each other and we're like, "Yeah, we're not eating here, not with them. We're going home." So, yeah.
Well done. Well done.
What's some dumb shit that
Well
an
done.
American has said to you as a foreigner?
So I'm not a foreigner, but my mother is an immigrant, and I literally lived in South Korea until I was like 3, and my earliest memories are from there. And we moved around a lot, being in the military family. And I always got, "What are you?"
I'm a chicken.
I'm a human.
That's
Just,
right.
"Where are you from?"
Earth.
I moved around a lot. Right now, I'm from X town. "But where are your family from?"
None of your business.
And eventually it would come out and be like, "Oh, well, I'm half Korean." And then it always came with, "Oh, are you North Korean?" No. No, I am not.
And the probabilities of you meeting a North Korean are extremely low, so stop asking that. And the amount of times I've been asked...
That's true. The probability of finding or meeting a person from North Korea is really small, especially in America.
What dog tastes like. I don't know. I've never tasted dog.
What's some dumb shit that an American has said to you as a foreigner?
So I'm not a foreigner, I'm just brown and first gen, but I think this story is kind of relevant. For context, I went to college in a predominantly white area. I was just walking down the street with my white ex-girlfriend, and some guy hate crimes us for like 20 minutes. That's a story for another time. But one of the things he said was, "What a rarity you two are for being an interracial couple here." And then he turns to her and says something about 90% of, and then he nudges at me, and is like, 90% of fathers, you know, leave their families. See, I didn't want to fight him or anything because I had a knife in my backpack on me, so I was like, I'm not trying to be the one arrested even though I just got hate crime. Now to the actual point of the story. So we get down to the police station and we're talking to the officer about what just happened, and he's writing a report, and the thing he tells us is, why was he calling you an interracial couple if you're not black? What?
What's the most inappropriate? Oh, days, my days. That's actually a good one. That's actually a good one. I'm not even mad at him. But hey, don't fight nobody though. Don't fight nobody because you don't know how fights go. You might have a weapon and that person might be very skilled and they take that weapon from you and you're the one, you know. Yeah. So don't fight nobody. Allow people to attack you. Never attack nobody. That's lesson number 1. Never attack anybody. You attack somebody, you don't know what's coming. So always stay ready for an attack, but don't be the one to attack. It's never the smartest thing to do, in my humble opinion. But either ways, guys, I'm out of here. Thank you for watching this video, guys. If you have any recommendations, leave those in the comment section down below. And yeah, check out the description of the video where I have links for other channels and my social media. Thank you for watching again, and catch you guys in another one. Peace.